I'm Mark Steele, real estate broker since 2011, and my goal is to give you all of the real estate information that you need and make it as simple as possible. You're listening to the Simple Real Estate Podcast. If you listen to conversations about real estate today, you'll hear one word come up constantly: uncertainty. But what does uncertainty actually mean when it comes to the housing market? In reality, uncertainty simply means that people are less confident about predicting the future. And interestingly, that's not unusual. Every real estate cycle has periods where buyers and sellers feel more cautious. Sometimes it's because of interest rates, sometimes it's because of the economy, and sometimes it's because of global events. When uncertainty increases, buyers tend to move more carefully. They take more time to make decisions, they ask more questions, and they may include more conditions in their offers. At the same time, sellers may need to adjust their expectations and focus more on pricing strategy. But that uncertainty can also create opportunities. When fewer people are rushing into the market, buyers have more time to evaluate homes properly and negotiate better terms. Instead of competing aggressively for every listing, they can make more thoughtful decisions. And based on when you're listening to this podcast now, it's being recorded in March of 2026. We're actually seeing a bit of a shift. The news headlines are talking about uncertainty, but if you listen to a couple of episodes before this one, we talked about the experience of buyers and sellers on the road is actually different than what the news is talking about. So while you may see uncertainty in the headlines, we're seeing behind the scenes, looking at the actual stats and the numbers on our platforms, that we are getting a lot more consistency in the market now. Interest rates have been relatively stable over the past few periods. We are seeing the graphs of price increases or price decreases matching trends of the previous 2 or 3 years. So if you need someone who understands the market, who's not just watching things happen, but analyzing the things that are happening in the market as well, feel free to send me an email. My email address is mark@soldourhome.com. Again, that's mark@soldourhome.com. Myself and my team analyze what's going on. We understand your perspective in the market as well to help you make the best decision of whether it is time to make a move now or if you should wait for a little bit longer. Whether you're certain or uncertain about your specific move, the market doesn't stop. There's always going to be someone buying, there's always going to be someone selling, and the market has never gone to zero. All of this market fluctuation just means that people approach it with a little bit more caution. So consider that when you're thinking about your next move. And in our next episode, we'll talk about why real estate decisions often feel harder today than they did in the past. Again, if you have any questions, get in touch with me. I'm happy to help. Thanks for listening to the Simple Real Estate Podcast.